Alright, so right now I'm working on a 2003 Honda Shadow Spirit 1100. So buddy wants a new back tire. So basically, to save him a little bit of money, I'm going to take the tire off and then we're going to take it to DeWitt Honda and they're going to put a new tire on it. Now this is a little different, it's shaft driven, so here's an instructional video if anyone wants it. Here's the supervisor. Top bottle washer.
That's right.
Hey, the Fonz.
The Fonz.
Alright, come on, get out of the way. Alright, so the first thing, you have to jack it up, obviously. And this bike's a little bit of a pain. I'm not going to go through that. But then the next thing you have to do is you have to take the cotter pin out of here. This is part of the braking system here. So this is a number 12. So you just take this off. There's a better angle there. Alright, so you get that off. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to mark your position where your brakes were. So you just take your marker here. And then you know where to put your brakes back when you put the tire back on. Okay, now once you have that marked, then basically what you can do is you can just push that in and then spin that off. It's a little hard to do all this with one hand, but do my best. Alright, so I pulled that out of there. Now I'm just going to put this nut back on. Alright, so now we got this shaft off, which goes there. And then we have this shaft off, this one, which attaches there. So it's always good practice just to put your nuts back. Right, so that nut is back. That nut with the washer is there. This can stay there, but you gotta be careful, you don't want it to fall out. Alright, now the next step is to get on this nut right here. It's like a pinch bolt, they call it. So we get on that. I think it's a 12. I've already loosened it, so we're good. So we'll loosen that. It doesn't have to come out, it's just got to be loose. Right, and then we come over to this side. Right, and it's 27. Yep, so we'll get that on there and crank her off. Alright, so I got this nut loose. And I've got the pinch nut loose. But it would appear on this model that the exhaust is in the way. So I'm going to have to take this top exhaust pipe, which is the rear cylinder. So that has to come off. Alright, so you got to take 2 bolts out of this hanger here. So just the top pipe has to come off. So you got these 2 bolts come out. So that loosens that up a bit. And then you got 2 more bolts up on the head. Alright, so we had to pull the exhaust off here. If you look in there, there's 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, and the 2 bolts down below. And she comes right off. So now you can see we have access to that bolt. Alright, so I got the wheel off. I didn't videotape it because it was kind of hard to do, but if you look here, this kind of gear type thing goes into the drive line there, and basically all you do is once you get the collar out on the right hand side is you just pull the tire to the right, disengaging it from the gear, and then pull the tire out directly backwards.